I mean, I think as any young guy, you just kind of try to improve on the little things in terms of what we're doing in our D zone and moving pucks to the forwards. And coming from junior, there I was a guy that kind of was a little all over the place. So it's something that the structure is really what they want me to really focus on. I think that's the biggest thing and what helped me play as many games as I did this year and be relied on as heavily as I feel like I was throughout the whole season.
Do you feel like that pushed you in the right direction too, earning that trust and grabbing valuable ice time and seeing your name constantly pop up on that lineup sheet?
For sure. I mean, that's the whole thing is you gotta as a player you have to earn your coach's trust. And I think this year that was my goal going into the start of the year is I need to make sure I earn Heider's trust and earn Stutzy's trust so that moving forward they knew that they could rely on me going out any point in the game, any situation. I think that was something that I started with early, and I think it carried me through the whole season right into the playoffs.
And you were a part of what has been a very young backline for Ontario and for the Kings organization overall. But now, I mean, you got that full season underneath your belt of consistent play. And, you know, even though it's going to be only a handful of years pro, you're going to be that wily vet now on the background because there's a lot of youngsters coming up right behind you. How do you push yourself to be that experienced guy when you know, the game's on the line?
That's just going to come from training, and at the end of the day, it comes from experience. We've all been older guys on different teams, whether it was in junior or whether we were in minor hockey and stuff like that. So I think it's just you rely on your background, your training, and what the coach put together. And any defenseman that can go out and play the game the right way, I think it depends on how you handle yourself on the ice. It doesn't really matter if you've played 10 years or 2 years. It's just how you perform on the ice. So I think if I can continue to perform the way I did and can keep making strides to be a better defenseman, I think that's going to help myself, and hopefully I can help be a leader for the younger guys that are coming up.
You mentioned Stutz and Heider and the Kings brass all in that room for your meeting. What were some of the positive notes or some of the feedback notes they gave you to address here this summer?
I think it's the same thing as a younger guy. I got to be stronger, and I'm battling with guys that are heavier and taller and faster. So I need to get stronger. I need to be able to shoot the puck harder. It's little things that I think it's pretty standard. But at the end of the day, you just got to do everything you can to become, when I come back in September, that I'm a better player than I was when I leave here today.
And then moving into the summer months, I mean, what's your training schedule look like? What's your vacation schedule look like? Ultimately, I'd imagine, unfortunately, with the season ending as early as it is, it allows for a little bit more downtime, and maybe to address some of those things you're looking to improve upon.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've just with how far of my teams have gone in the past, I really haven't had a full 3 or 4 months like I have the opportunity to have now to really get as strongly as I possibly can. So it's kind of as much as I would rather still be playing hockey. It's exciting to be able to have the time to really put all the hard work in that needs to happen in order to get myself into the next level in the NHL.
Building anything fun, vacations, or maybe just time back home to unwind a little bit?
Yeah, it's time to unwind. I've Dowder's wedding. That's in midsummer, so that'll be fun. There's a bunch of us going out there. But other than that, nothing too crazy. Kind of just hang out and get right back to training.